Macarons were one of the first products that I had sold, along with Asian-style chiffon cakes in my bakery. To this day, I'm still trying to improve in making my macarons. However, I've learned a lot about baking from making these in particular. For instance, I've learned about how and when to use a convection oven versus a conventional oven. I've learned about how humidity affects the consistency of batter and what happens when you don't have the right ratio of sugar in your recipe. They also last for months in the freezer after you bake them. Just store the macarons in a sealed container and take out as many shells as you need beforehand. For this experiment, I wanted to see how decorating with royal icing would work on a macaron. So I took my shells and I started to pipe the outline of a flower with some thin to medium consistency icing. Then I went in with a brush to create an almost lace-like effect. I tried to make some royal icing bees to place on top of the design. After making a template, I piped the heads of the bees in black and waited for that to dry. Then I piped the yellow body, the stripes, and the wings as well, but I had to make sure that in between sections I let the decorations dry. If I didn't, the colors could bleed into each other. Did you know that 2 million visits to flowers are needed to make 1 pound of honey? This is a great reminder for me to start planning my garden for this upcoming season. I'd like to make sure to plant pollinator-friendly plants like native flowers. In Ohio, these could be black-eyed Susans, cardinal flowers, cone flowers, and geraniums. What do you like to plant to attract pollinators to your garden? I've seen people make icing decorations and sprinkles and then detach them with ease, but for some reason, I struggled getting these bees off the paper. I used a little bit of royal icing to adhere the bee to the top of the cookie. In retrospect, I should have tried to color the flower design with something like a metallic gold so that the bee could be more prominent. The macarons were matched by size, and I piped Swiss meringue buttercream on the outer edge of the cookie before finishing it off with some orange marmalade in the middle.